Hi everyone, my name is Sasha. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you noticed a quality upgrade in my videos. I'm not even gonna tell you what it is, but I hope you've noticed. Anyways, I'm really excited to be filming this video. I've been wanting to film this video for a while. Today we're gonna be talking about my hair, silk press specifically, because that's what I've got going on right now. It is silk press season. Silk press season for me is going to be coming to an end very shortly, unfortunately, because it is warming up here in Texas. But regardless, I wanted to share all of my tips and tricks to keep your silk press looking as fresh as possible for as long as possible. So let's just get right into it. Okay, so it starts with a good press, obviously. Now, whether you do this yourself at home or you you have a salon that you go to, you have a person that you go to, regardless of what you do, if you can do it at home yourself, then I really commend you. I personally will always outsource my hair. I believe I can't be bothered, or nor do I want to put myself through the stress of doing my own hair myself. I would recommend that you get, when you're getting your silk press done or when you're doing your press yourself, that you do pretty tight curls. If you do nice tight curls, then over time they'll fall and just your hair will have a nice wave to it by the end. I don't always do a really tight curl just because I simply don't like the look of it. But if I'm being good, then I will get a nice tight curl and I'll wrap it properly and I'll have a wave going for at least 2 weeks after I get my hair done. So definitely get your press done with a curl. If not a super tight curl, then a little body, so that for at least the first 3 days you can have super voluminous hair. Now, I personally have very fine hair. I have lots of hair, but it's pretty fine. So my hair usually ends up looking flat by 6 days in. It's something that I deal with as a person with fine hair, but if you get the curls, then you will not experience that so much. So definitely get your hair curled when you're doing it. So after you get your hair done, your lifestyle is going to have to be adjusted. Now listen, in order to keep the number one rule of keeping your hair, your silk press silky and straight for as long as possible, is to make sure that your hair comes in contact with absolutely zero moisture. Okay, zero moisture. If your hair gets wet in any way, you're over. It's not good for you. Okay, so that's sweating, that's gonna be in the shower, that's any sort of humidity, anything, no moisture, no nothing. Okay, so if you're a workout girly, then you're gonna need to plan accordingly. I don't know whether that's doing low impact workouts. I don't know what that is because I don't work out, but I think if you work out and you have a silk press, I think people try doing headbands really intensely and then not taking off the headband until your hair is completely dry. But I would really actually look into that if you do that, because I don't know. But all I can tell you is your hair cannot come in contact with a drop of water, okay? Not a drop. Next, most important thing to keeping your silk press looking fresh for as long as possible is making sure that you wrap your hair every single night. I have a routine that I do each night, my hair wrapping routine. Let me show you what I use. Oh, wait, you know what? Actually, instead of me explaining this to you right now, I'm gonna let the nighttime version of myself explain this to you, and I'll also show you how to wrap it. So I'm gonna let her explain and show you what I do. This is nighttime, Sasha. I'm here to show you how I wrap my hair. So I'm gonna show you guys what I used. So first we start with a wig cap. I have my wig cap here. So I use this, and then I have this other wrap situation. It's got Velcro here and here. It's a mesh. I don't know what these are called, but I'll link it below. And then I have a bonnet here that get ties. So okay, let's get into it. I alternate wrapping my hair opposite directions each night. I feel like it makes a difference and just keeps it looking fresh. But the hardest part is me trying to remember which way I wrapped it.
Okay, wait. I really can't remember which way I wrapped my hair last night. I think I wrapped it this way, so I'm gonna go with this way. You'll take your brush. You're gonna want to use a brush for this, not a comb, because you're gonna want something like, the wider the brush the better, because you're gonna like have to wrap your hair all around your head. It takes a little bit of time to really get the hang of like wrapping your hair around your head. Just practice. The more you do it, the better you'll get at it. But all you're gonna do is literally just wrap your hair. So I'm gonna start brushing from this way, and then my hair is also trained to do this, so the more that you do it, the better that like your hair will cooperate with you. You're just gonna want to lay it all the way around, and then it's probably, sometimes it'll stay, other times it's not going to, but then you'll just take your wig cap and then twist it on your head. Okay, so I got mainly all of it done, and then once I get the wig cap like fully on and all the pieces tucked in, I'll just like spin it around a little bit to make sure that everything's like nice and wrapped. This is your bottom layer. What do you guys think about me as a bald person? I feel like my head is so large, like I could just never be bald. Anyways, so next we're just gonna go, okay, so this is my bottom layer. Okay, I'm the kind of person whose bonnet was always falling off in the middle of the night, so I do take 3-layer precaution. So then I go in with this wrap situation, and I just wrap this. Also, I tuck my ears into my wig cap. I think this, it's personal preference. To me, it just feels like more comfy. I don't know, like I just feel like secure if I have my ears locked in. Anyways, okay, so then I go in with this wrap situation. I'm just gonna like make sure that it's like actually just on the wig cap. I feel like this is what like secures my wig cap, makes sure that it doesn't move. Goes right on top. And then we've got the tie bonnet. Okay, so I've heard some things about this tie bonnet maybe possibly not being good for the edges, but I feel like since I have my actual like edges tucked into the wig cap, it maybe doesn't matter as much, but I could also just be a liar. So I'm just gonna tie mine into a bow for cuteness' sake, but most of the time I'll just like tie it into a knot on the back of my head. So we'll just tie it into a cute little bow, and then that's really that. Yeah, so this is like the #1 most important. Oh, I can put my glasses back on. I can't even see you guys. Wait. This is the #1 most important thing that you need to do every single day to make sure that you keep your silk press silky. So throwing it back to you, Daytime Sasha. Thank you.
Okay, we're back. Thank you, Sasha, for that demonstration and explanation. That is how I wrap my hair every night before I'm going to sleep. But when you have your silk press, if you're just going to be laying around, I recommend that you wrap up your hair, because the less friction, the more silky that it'll look over time. So if you're just going to be like laying in bed all day, then keep your hair wrapped up or in the bonnet, or however you do your hair yourself, your wrap. If I'm like being lazy the whole day, then I'll leave it on the whole day, just so that I'm not like causing unnecessary friction. Now, I recommend that you wrap your hair, like I said, if you're just laying around, or if you're going to be in like a smoky area, like an enclosed smoky space, I would recommend that you wrap your hair. Or if you're going to be in an enclosed space at any time where it's like kind of lots of smells going on, I'd recommend that you wrap your hair, or that you have it like in some sort of something, because your hair will absorb all of the scent that you're around. And if you're not going to be getting your hair done for another 4 weeks, you don't want to have stinky hair, okay? But there is hair perfume. I'd recommend hair perfume as well. Also, along with my wrap and like all of my little wrap accessories, I have a jumbo shower cap, okay? Jumbo. I'll show you. Let me get it, actually, hold on. So this is my shower cap that I use. As you can see, it's massive. I like using the jumbo one because I know that I can literally just put my hair into a clip, and this is going to go over my entire head, all of the little baby hairs on like the back of my head, and I don't have to worry about any of my hair being exposed to water when I'm in the shower. I have like a little, like a really small shower cap, and the only time that I use that one is if my hair is still like wrapped up in the wig cap. But also, I wouldn't recommend that you take a shower with your hair like completely wrapped up, especially not a super long one, like I said, because you want to avoid moisture. So if you have your hair like super tightly wrapped to your scalp and you're taking a super hot shower for a really long time, there's gonna like condensation or something's gonna form, okay? Also, I wouldn't recommend that you take super, super hot, super, super long showers, okay? The silk press life is a full-time job and lifestyle. You have to be dedicated and you have to be committed if you want to keep it looking good for as long as you can, okay? Get a jumbo shower cap. It'll just save you like the peace of mind of like not making sure like every time you shower, every single piece of your hair is like tucked in. I can just put it into a clip and then put it in and then know it's good, okay? Get a jumbo shower cap. My third and final tip for keeping your hair, your silk press, as silky as possible for as long as possible is going to be the 2-week touch up. Now, I typically get my hair done in the salon every 4 weeks. I try and stretch it to 4 weeks as often as I can, but my 2-week touch up is what allows me to do that. So I have, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I have some products and some things that I'm going to show you guys that I use to do this 2-week touch up. Okay, so first, most important thing is going to be whatever you use to do said touch up. So I use this Wavy Talk brush. Excuse the fact that it is full of hair. I just used it. So I use this Wavy Talk round brush. Now, depending on how you want your hair to look is like what tool you'll use. So I honestly do nothing with my hair most of the time. I just like leave it laying down flat and straight as it is because I'm boring about it. But when I do my hair, I like it to kind of have like a blown out rounded look. So that's why I use the heated round brush. But if you like a super silky look, then you might just use a flat iron or like a curling iron, depending on what look you're going for. I use the round brush. I feel like it's best. You can do a lot with the round brush. You can do like super, super tight curls especially if you like curl them in curlers. So there's lots you can do with the round brush. This is the one I use. I got it off of TikTok shop because is that not where everybody got their Wavy Talk brush? I don't know. I got mine off of TikTok shop. Honestly, okay, giving you my honest review, I'm not obsessed with it. If I could buy something better, and I honestly probably will eventually. I just haven't gotten around to it because I don't care that much. It's not the best tool ever. It does work. Yeah, honest review. I think I paid like $35 for it. So like how mad can I really be? I honestly think I paid even less. I don't know. It works. It gets the job done. I don't love it. All the reviews on TikTok, like the raving massive reviews, like half of those were lies. I think it does work for some people. I don't know. Moving on. Anyways, you'll have a tool. Use your tool, okay? And I have 3 products I'm going to show you guys. I'll show you the products in order of when I use them. Okay, so first, you're gonna want to go in with your dry shampoo. Dry shampoo is key here. I use the Living Proof one because this one's really, really good, but there's other ones that you can use. This is the one I use. So you're gonna want to spray it onto the roots, just onto the roots, okay? Like spray onto the roots. If you need to put like a little in like your mid shaft of your hair, go ahead, but like mainly spray it on your roots. If you need to go in, then go in because it'll look better after. Now when you spray the dry shampoo in your hair, let it sit there for a second and like sop up all of the oil and nastiness in your hair. Don't just like spray it and then immediately start brushing it out. Spray it in there, wait like 30 seconds or a minute, and then go in with your brush and brush it through. The brush that I use, okay? I use a bamboo brush. Ew, it's full of hair. Hold on, excuse me. There's still hair in this brush. I'm sorry if you're disgusted by it. Anyways, but I use a bamboo brush. It's good for like reducing breakage and stuff in your hair. So I use a bamboo brush and just a rat tail comb. If you have a silk press, a rat tail comb is gonna be your best friend. Okay, I'd recommend that if you're just like combing out your hair, that you use a rat tail comb instead of like a brush. It will just save you on breakage. But when I am using my brush, I use the bamboo one. I'll link this one below. Okay, anyway, sorry. Use your dry shampoo first, right? Okay, and then you're gonna go in with some sort of oil. Okay, the tiniest drop of oil, please. Just like a little bit. I use the BioSilk one. This one's great. I know Chi also makes one that like people will use. Just a little bit of this to give your hair like that silkiness to it. And then last thing, I use this IGK Spirulina Protein Smoothing Spray. Okay, so this is a heat protectant and it's also like a frizz control. So I'll spray a little bit of this on my hair as well to reduce frizz and also as a heat protectant. It says mimic the look of a keratin treatment. Okay. Spirulina protein. I don't really know what this means. Okay, anyways. I spray this on as well. And I'll just go through my whole head and like with this thing I'll give myself a blowout essentially. And then most of the time right after I do that, I'll go ahead and wrap it. And whether I like do that right before bed and then I wrap it and then I'll take it down and it's just like nice, like looking nice, or I'll do my hair and then wrap it up for maybe like an hour and then take it down and then it's looking great. Okay, after you do your hair, try and wrap it for at least 30 minutes. It'll just like really like lock it in, make it look super nice and silky. Okay, that's it. Those are all of the tips and tricks that I have for you to keep your silk press looking silky, looking its best for as long as you can. I really hope that you guys will be successful in your silk press season. Like I said, mine's sadly coming to an end, but I wanted to give my tips to you because I feel like this is what has worked for me for the last like 2 years of getting the silk press. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. I will see you in my next video. Love you. Bye. Bye.